Hello, my friends. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in internet land. Welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. Somebody already put in the chat to please give us a thumbs up. Yes, please. And a heart and a share and all that good stuff. Hi, Betty in New Jersey. Hello. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Gloria in Wisconsin. Hi, Dawn. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of windstorms things happening. We had a lot of, hi, Olga in Australia. We had some wind the other day, but not today. Yes, today is warm in Southern California. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Janet. Hi, Russ. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Diana. Hi, Allie. Hi, Mary. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Diane. Hi, Allie Katz. Hi, Dawn in New Jersey. Let's see. Whoa, Nellie, this is my neighbor. Sorry, can't talk to you right now. I just saw another Australia, though. So we have two, at least in Australia, in the house. I love that.
What time is it in Australia?
I don't know. How did the person with the tornado warning? Oh, yeah. Wasn't there a tornado warning? I didn't hear if any touched down. Hi, Quilty. Hello. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Florence. Hello in Missouri. Hi, Janice in Texas. Okay, you guys, let me just tell you, Honey Bear, hi, Wendy in Georgia. Let me just tell you, Honey Bear had her surgery on Tuesday for her inner parts. And try explaining that to two 6-year-old little boys. So I did it as basic as I could. I should have asked Kirsten ahead of time how I should have explained it. But just kind of, hi, Linda, just like kind of, hi, Ruth Debbie, just like a basic, this is why she can't play. This is why she can't jump on you. This is why she can't chase the ball, trying to explain it. How is she doing? Well, the first night, remember how I said I had stopped kind of putting her in her crate? Well, the first night I put her in her crate with her cone on that the vet gave us, woke up, and her cone was off while she was in her crate. She took her cone off because wouldn't you if it was uncomfortable? So luckily she didn't attack her stitches. She has 7 stitches, which I will be honest, any medical professionals out there that want to see what the stitches look like, let me just tell you, I think he did a hatchet job, because I think I could have sewn it better together, sewn it together better than he did.
It's like the Frankenstein doctor.
Yeah, kind of, because let me just tell you, it looks like Frankenstein stitches. I'm like, why don't you guys glue it, first of all, and stitch it? And let me just tell you, I know Barbara's like, you really need a new vet, Stephanie. I know I do. But this one, okay, but this is how dumb I am. Let me just tell you how dumb Stephanie is first. So we got Cookie fixed, 17 years ago? Okay, I don't remember getting her fixed. I remember when she had her back surgery, but I don't remember when we got her fixed. Well, the vet is like 3 blocks away, right? So we walked there in the morning. She was happy to get there. Fine. I drop her off. And so they called me and said, okay, you can pick her up at 3:30. And I said, okay, great. And I said, just because I don't know, I just don't know. But is she able to walk home? And I think they probably tried to call the pet version of Child Protective Services on me because I'm so dumb. They're like, Stephanie, she cannot walk. You cannot let her walk. Okay, good to know. Because I just didn't remember. I mean, I thought they would do it better. It's just, so let me just tell you, she's doing great. She's not wearing a cone. She's sleeping right now on both of my feet as we speak, laying on both of my feet. So yeah, she's doing okay, but and she doesn't have her cone on right now. Whenever she starts to go look at that area, we just say and she'll stop. So she's really good. But at nighttime, we do put her cone on her in her crate. Okay, so that's the update. I'm hoping she will be, but then today she's fine. The boys came over and she's ready to play. And Ken had to lock her in our bedroom. Ken and the dog were locked in our bedroom because she was itching to run and play. And the vet's like, do not let her run for 2 weeks. Do not let her jump. 2 weeks. The dog like acts like she's fine. So, okay, it's crazy. 84 degrees in Philly. Why wasn't it like that when I was there? Okay, so here's a funny thing. Yes, even Stephanie has to order from her website now and again because I was out. Remember how I told you I was out of adhesives? So I am, oh, how many did they send me? I am stocked for a while. So you will not hear me say I'm out of adhesives for a while. How many did I get? 5. I got 5. So I will not be out of adhesives for a while, which is very good because I'm always out of adhesive. Let me move this right over there. Also, what I got back, because I needed 100 was 6x9 magnets. I was out. And I was going crazy. So I think they sent me like 6 of these, 5 of these, I think 5. But now I can start. There's nothing worse than running out of magnets because then you're like, I need to get this in a pocket. So yes, now I have magnets. Now I feel so much better. Let me just tell you. So I just thought it was kind of funny that even I have to place orders on my website, which is kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, Betty says I ordered several of your sets on HSN and on your website, and I must say they're really impressive. Betty, are we new best friends?
Ask Betty if she's new here. I don't
Betty,
recognize her name.
Yeah, Betty, are you new? I hope that's, thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Yes, and if you are new, you guys, write in the chat. I know that it could be a little intimidating because a lot of people already know each other and they're talking in the chat, but please feel free to jump in, especially if you're new. We would love to see some new names, which is always fun. Let's see. Yes, I did get free shipping because my order was over $100. I bet I did. Yeah. Let me just tell you. Oh yay. Jill says she's converting all her storage to her kangaroo pockets. I know, isn't it amazing? So yeah, so if you're new, please jump in and just say, hi, I'm new. Because we just want to say welcome. And we just want to say, we're so excited that you're here. Sometimes Facebook or wherever we're live, YouTube will just like randomly show crafters our videos that are live. And it's just like really exciting to, oh, Betty says thank you to everybody because everybody's saying hello. Yeah. And sometimes randomly they'll just show it to somebody and somebody will say, why is this chick talking and not doing anything? Yeah, that's me. So those of you that are new, please jump into the chat and just say, hey, I'm new. We would love to be able to say hello to you as well. But Betty, we're happy you're here. Okay, so here we go. Couple housekeeping things before we move on to make a card. But yes, I will make a card. Don't worry. Sadly, when I went to HSN, was it last week? Was it the week before or last week?
You came back last week.
I came back last week. Okay. So there were some, Denise, there is a way to get notified that there's a live event. You have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then there's like a little bell. You have to click the bell.
And click the all, where it says all. Then you get all the notifications.
Didn't know that was a thing. I'm glad you told me. Yeah. So when I went to HSN, I have to, I fly there. It's Pennsylvania. I live in Orange County, California, right next to LA. I have to fly to Pennsylvania to go on TV. It's always funny. And some of the design team cards didn't get shown because they made it too late. And I feel really bad. So I'm going to show a couple to you really quick, just because I want you to see. Oh, that one I made, so that doesn't count. Just so you can see how awesome they are. This set is the word die set that, and somebody asked, so I'm going to show you this in a second, but somebody had asked, I really like that font. Can you do holidays? That is in the works, just a heads up. But I shouldn't tell you that because it always takes forever. But here we go. So we're going to go. You got 2? Mm-hmm. Awesome. So here, whoa, look at that. Oh, behind the scenes. Look at all the junk. See, that's the card kit box I'm going to do Saturday night live. So remember, we're going to do a live Saturday night reveal of the card kit box. And I'm going to make a card because we didn't, I think you're doing the wrong camera. Yeah. Oh, you are? Okay. I'll keep talking down here. But yeah, see, you guys think it's always nice and clean in here? Yeah, a little bit of clutter there. Actually, you don't even see the real clutter. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. So you're the sweetest. This was the die set that I took, one of the die sets I took on HSN, whole bunch of words. What? Oh, I have lint. Ken's playing with his tummy because I have lint on my tummy. Oh, look, I can't get that one off. But they're not boogers. I just put this sweater on. Okay. Kid burgers, boogers. Okay, you're the sweetest. Isn't that cute? I love that. Here's a cute one. Stay cool, sister, with our hat, which is so fun. Oh, that looks good. Here is birthday wishes. So this card base I took on HSN also, which did really well. So I don't even know if they still have this one. Birthday wishes, happy. Stay cool, grandsons. This is using both. This is using the word dies, the family dies, and also the scalloped edge. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. Mom, look how cute that is. You are loved. I love that. Oh, somebody, Chris just used the sister one for a card for her sister. Yay! I love that. I love that. Kate says that I need a home equity loan to put all my stamps of life into kangaroos. I know, but you know what? It's just so worth it, isn't it? Now, look at this. Who made this one? Carrie made this. That she turned the card base into a banner. Let me see if I can back up. For my mom. Is that the sweetest? So she just see, seriously, you guys, look. She just die cut the card, then put the ribbon through, and then glued it shut. Isn't that the cutest you ever saw? I love that idea. I've never even thought of that idea. It kind of changes my whole life now because now I'm thinking of all the other cards I could do. So that's one. Also live, I released this one on our website, not to confuse you. Sorry, I am. But this one is the one we just released on our website that, remember, Stephanie messed up on this one. And the backing card you get with this one is wrong. So you're going to go to our website and download the free one. Download the free one. Hi, Yellow Roses. Hello. I know. I love the banner idea too, Kelly. Isn't that crazy? I love it. You are a limited edition friend. Look at that border, you guys. Don't you just love that border? I love that. Here's a cute one that's just like, this is actually you're a limited edition friend. This could be a bookmark. Isn't that cute? Just a little tag bookmark. Here's another cute one. Thanks, thanks, thanks. So I just wanted you to see what those look like. I don't know if I showed you this one. Michelle, I think I did show you this one. But I just wanted to show you those because some of them didn't get to see the camera, and I want them to get shown because they are awesome, right? Okay. Now I'm going to move that off to the side. Now, I can move one foot but the other foot she's still on. Okay. So let's make a card. Last week, Grinelda, Norma says, I was just going to ask about the back of the card. Yes, so the card base for the one that we just released last week, it is the wrong backing card. Someday you'll be able to buy that one. It's the wrong backing card, but we did upload the right one to our website so you can download. Some people really like to have that, which I can understand, have that picture of it. So sorry about that. I messed up. Which, like, what else is new, right? Okay, so last week, I did a whole little extra mini video inside our crafting corner. So I did the hello, 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 and all the shout outs. Oh, some shout outs. I can't get to everybody because sometimes it goes too fast. And then I did like a video inside the video, and then I said goodbye, and then I did more for the real goodbye. Remember that? How it was kind of weird. And some people got a little confused because they didn't hear me say all that. Thank you, Norma. I love you. And so we're going to do that again today because there are new people, right? There are new people coming in. They see me on HSN or Google, or they see an ad or YouTube or Facebook. Somehow the powers that be let them see us. And Stamps Life is a lot, right? Like, we have a lot of products. We have a lot of things. And when I do my videos, I go, done. And sometimes I feel like I need to slow it down for the people that are brand new, right? I mean, imagine coming to one of these videos and going, whoa, I don't want anyone to ever be intimidated, because here's my rule. If it's not easy, I'm not going to do it. And I would never ask you to do it. So everything at Stamps of Life is very easy, But when you start hearing that we have A2 card bases, flip its, fold it, stand up, step ups, rocking cards, you know what I mean? Like we have a lot, and it's like, whoa, that's a lot. So that's what I'm trying to say is we're going to do one of those videos like that tonight. Cherie says,
Hooray!
how is Honey Bear doing? She is sleeping right now on one of my feet. She is doing better. I'm looking forward to our video on Monday, or excuse me, I can tell you more. But I will show everybody her stitches on Monday because I have a picture. I don't want to gross anybody out tonight. Oh, Teresa says, last week I learned a new way to cut the rounded base as one piece. Yay! See, we can always. Oh, Betty says, what a great friendly live. Well, Betty, we're just happy you're here. We are happy you're here. We love new people because now we get to have fun. We just need new friends. Everybody, there's no such thing as too many friends, right? And that's true. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna in a minute say, okay, the video is gonna start, and then I'm gonna do another intro, and then I'm gonna do a whole thing, and then I'm gonna say, okay, thanks for visiting, or thanks for coming, or whatever. Then it's gonna end, but then we're gonna keep going. Does that make sense?
No.
In my brain, it makes sense.
No.
But to all of you at home, I'm wondering, does it really make sense? I don't know if it does. But just don't leave when I first say goodbye, okay? Just hang on. Just hang on. Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, Jill got a whole bunch of new ink pads. Yay. I better go. Okay, so take a drink real quick. I talk too much. Okay. So, and just a heads up, stampsoflife.com is our website. Okay. Ruth Debbie says she gets it. Thank you. Dolores says it makes sense to the lifers. I get it. Betty says, Stephanie, I have 5 show dogs, so impressed with your love for Honey Bear. Oh, thank you, Betty. I'm telling you, I love this dog. He's going to, okay. Oh, give me your sign because I got to show him now. That was funny. Okay. Oh, darn. So when I have a tendency to say the same word over and over, and usually it's the word I'm going to show you, but sometimes it's not. So Ken wrote a note and he put it so I could see it under the camera. So you can't see it, but I can see it.
Roll tonight.
And it says, oh, can you see it? It says those 2 letters. Meaning, it's a note to me, meaning, hey, Stephanie, you're saying this too many times. He showed me the note and I said, okay. I will try not to say that word. You can't make it up because it just flew out too. I didn't even have a chance to think about it. Oh,
okay.
I have to reset.
I'm going to count.
You're going to count now? Okay. Oh,
everybody count with me and see how many okays we get tonight.
Stop.
I got 1 down so far.
We are going to start. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Thank you. Here we go. Hello, my friends. I am so excited that you are here with me today, tonight, tomorrow. I want to start again. Hello, my friends. I'm so excited that you clicked on this video, and I'm very excited to share with you how to make a Flip It card. Now, at the Stamps of Life, we have tons of different Flip It cards. We have circles, we have squares, we have rectangles, we have all sorts of shapes. But the one I want to show you today is the butterfly Flip It. Now, the good news is every single Flip It at the Stamps of Life is made the exact same way. So every single card base that's a Flip It, you're going to make it the exact same way as this butterfly. So if you get one at home and you don't have the butterfly, that's okay. Whatever die you have from us will work exactly the same way. It's just going to have a different middle, right? So here we go. This is the card base that we're going to use, and it is called Butterfly Flip It. And this one is really fun because it has this extra panel. Actually, it has 2 panels that do these fun little butterflies. But what I want to focus on today is how simple it is to use. Now, when you get the die, let's open this up and let's see. When you get the die, I've actually put it on my magnet and my kangaroo pocket. But when you get the die, the biggest die in the set is the most important. That is the most important. That is going to actually cut the card base. Then I'm going to have layering dies. There's one layering die. Here's another layering die. Then I have these optional panels that if I drop those in and die cut these together, and I'll show you what that looks like, then I will get those fun little panels. But the most important thing is these 3 pieces. And then also, of course, that beautiful butterfly, right? So what we're going to do is the first thing, and to me, this is the hardest part out of everything, is picking my color cardstock. What color do I want to make my card? And here's a little trick for you. And I do this, I would say probably 99.8% of the time. I find a paper pad first. I find a paper pad in my stash and I say, ooh, I like these colors. I want my card to be these colors. And the good news is the Stamps of Life, because of our customer requests years and years ago, we add the colors at the bottom on the pad. So I know what colors of cardstock to grab. So if I like this color palette, I'm going to say, boom, color palette, done. Check that off because now I already have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to my cardstock and I'm going to grab, and it's always funny when I think that I should have probably done this ahead of time, but oh well, real life here. I always like people to understand that I am a real life person. I'm a real life crafter. I like you to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if I walk around a little funny, it's because my dog just is laying on my foot. Okay, so here we go. And Ken is making a tick mark for me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to die cut this. And I'm going to bring my machine over here because I want you to see, normally I don't move my machine. Normally it stays over there. But again, dog. And also I really want you to see like the ins and the outs of all of this. So I'm going to grab some cutting pads. And the first thing I do always is I trim down my cardstock. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this die, right? Oh, perfect shot. There we go. And I'm going to take my other cutting pad and I'm going to trim it. That's how easy it is to trim. Seriously, cannot get easier. Now, I have some of this funny looking tape on here. This is actually called Better Than Washi because it really is better than washi. But what it does is it makes my die not move around. But I used to use washi tape to do this, but when I would use washi tape, the fibers would come off my cardstock also, and I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. You'll notice also, I am putting this die in crooked. Isn't that crazy? I'm putting this in crooked. There is a reason for that. How many times have you run a die like this, a really simple die that has just a straight line on it, and you're like, oh, of course that's going to die cut, right? But it doesn't die cut on the edges. And you're like, wait, it die cut the intricate stuff, but not the edges? How could it do that? Well, that's because you had a speed bump. So think if you had a sports car and you're driving your sports car. If you saw a speed bump up ahead, you would go a little slower, right? You do one tire and then the other tire because you're not going to want to go 60 miles an hour over that speed bump because you'd go flying. You wouldn't even touch all of that speed bump, right? Well, the speed bump is technically the die blade. So what that means is my roller is like the speed bump, right? Or just it's the machine. Here, I have this die here. If I go a tire at a time, boom, now I'm going to get a nice clean cut. But if I do this straight, and it's human nature to do it straight, but if I do it straight, my machine's going to jump over that and not even cut it, okay? So if you've ever had any die in the world that doesn't cut, it's because you might have had a speed bump. So I'm going to lay that down and I'm just going to run this through. Now I am using the Grand Marquis by Diamond Press. Love the machine. You can also use any machine that has a 6-inch or wider opening. Okay, so there we go. Let's open this up. Now remember that Better Than Washi tape I told you about, how it's not going to peel off any of the cardstock fibers? Perfect, right? But the great news about this is I reuse this over and over and over and over again. So here we go. We have our flip it. Now, I'm going to put this off to the side for a minute, but you'll notice that it's cut it kind of funny. And a lot of people get really nervous. They think something's wrong. No, it's not supposed to cut out all the way. You're also going to get 4 score lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice deep score lines. I'm going to put that right off to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to grab my layering dies. Now, remember that paper pad I showed you? I decided earlier I was going to use this paper pad because I like the colors in this one. And in all honesty, I was really thinking I was going to grab that rainbow. My granddaughter is really big into rainbows right now, and I'm thinking that rainbow is for me. So there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to die cut my layering pieces. Now, I'm going to lay this down, but remember, this actually has a really important pattern, right? I don't want to die cut it at an angle because that would be all messed up, right? So I'm going to lay this down and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to line it up a little bit so I can pay attention to where that is, line that up, and I'm going to grab this one, and the paper's moving. That's okay. Where did my other, oh, there it is. And we're going to lay this one down. And because I really, really, really don't want this to move, I might even add 1 or 2 more pieces. So let's grab 1 or 2 more pieces just to make sure we don't go anywhere. Okay, 1 more just to make sure. Now, remember what I said about speed bumps. I know it's human nature to go straight through that machine or even straight through it like that. No, 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 no. We're going to turn it at an angle just like this. Now, my cardstock, my pattern cardstock, and my die are both turned. So I'm not going to have any issues with the pattern not being straight, right? I'm going to lay that down and I'm going to run that through. So easy peasy. So we're running this through. Now, dun, 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 there we go. And now what we have is we have our pieces that we need. Now, one more thing we need really quickly. Now, again, what I always do, because I'm reusing those 1,000 times, you guys, not really 1,000, but somebody did say they reused it 200, which I find fascinatingly amazing. I can't believe that. I mean, I believe it, but okay. So really quick, remember I talked about this other layering piece. So this is a side note. This is optional. But remember I talked about this extra layering piece? So what we're going to do, and this die is actually on a special sale because it came in late and we had an issue with it. So I think this is the one that was stuck in customs for months. So if you go to our website, you can probably get a special deal on this one. So look at this. I took the same layering die. Remember, I die cut this die earlier, just a second ago. But now I'm going to add this other piece in. I'm going to die cut those at the same time. Now, I definitely want to tape those down somehow because we don't want a die to overlap, right? We don't want 2 layers of dies going through. So I'm just going to lay that down. Now, again, don't let that go through straight. Give it a nice turn so it's going through crooked. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run that through. Now, so I'm using 2 different dies at the exact same time. This is optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And here we have, I can't wait to show you this because this is really fun. This is something that we don't do very often at Stamps of Life. These little butterflies, they're kind of hard to see. Let me get, here's white behind it. Kind of still hard to see, not good. But these little pieces, we're going to pull up those little wings. Now, this is just an extra little add-on. Not all of the dies, not very many of the dies, pretty much none of them have this. But this is just a fun little thing because, you know, little butterfly wings are so adorable. So I could use this as my, and can you see the little, see how they're like, oh, look at that. That's a good shot right there. You can see how they're kind of 3D now, right? Now, we're not going to use that one, but I just wanted to show you. And because I have my, let me get this out so it doesn't look confusing. Because I have my kangaroo pocket, this is an extra die, so don't look at that one. Because I have my layering, my kangaroo pocket, I am going to put this extra piece that I'm not using in here in the second pocket, the small pocket, so it will stay safe for next time and I can use it next time. Now, we're going to move that over. We're going to see where we're at. Here I have my card base. Here I have the layering die. Here I have the other layering piece right there, right? Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and adhere those down. And the reason that I'm going to adhere them down now, and I just said I had all this adhesive. There it is. The reason why I'm going to adhere this down is I will show you in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive to the back. You can use your favorite adhesive. There's no wrong answer on adhesive in all honesty. And we're going to lay that down. You'll notice there's pink all the way around because I created these to layer. So I have pink all the way around. This is actually berry. Then we're going to add this one to the side. And then I'm going to show you how to fold this. And trust me, if it's not easy, I'm not going to do it. So don't worry. It's very, very easy. All I've done is die cut, right? Die cut and glue. That's all you need to do. And I'm going to lay that down. Now watch this. You're going to hold this up in the air. Now, I always used to show this over my shoulder. I'm just going to show it to you right here. But the biggest tip that I can give you on folding is don't do it on your table. It won't work. It won't work. You have to hold it up. So just hold it up. You can hold it this way. You can hold it any way you want. I used to always tease. I started doing flip its probably about 13 years ago. But I used to always say, you want a big bottom, little top, because that's what you want. You want the big bottom on the bottom. What we're going to do is we're going to, let's do it this way. We'll do 3. We're going to, big bottoms on the bottom. We're going to fold it in half towards us so the corners line up. Take the top flap. See my index fingers? Take the top flap, fold that up, turn it to the left. Little side is always on the left, LL, little left, and look at that. Butterfly is going to fly away. Look at that. Look at that. So that is our flip it. That is how you make every single flip it I have ever made. I have no idea how many I've made, but every single flip it I have done is the exact same way. You need those 3 important dies. That's it. Now, I always give you extras, like that butterfly one with the cool wings. I always give extras. 3 dies is all you need. Done. Now we get to decorate the inside. Now here's a tip. When you've glued these down, glued this one down and glued this one down, do not decorate the inside. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Do not decorate the inside, because you don't know which is the inside and which is the out until you fold it. So I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to fold it and fold it again. Now I know which side is the front, right? And that's very important to know which side is the front and which side is the back. And what I'm going to do is I am going to grab, ooh, this one's pretty. Look at that hologram paper. Isn't that gorgeous? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this hologram paper, cardstock actually. I always say paper, but it's really cardstock. And I'm going to grab some adhesive sheets. You might be new to adhesive sheets. Adhesive sheets are so incredibly easy to use. Now, what you're going to do, and it has the instructions on there, but if you're anything like me, you never read and you just figure it out. But you're going to peel here slowly. That's the first tip. Peel there slowly. That's all you need to really do. This is now trash. Now, there's a lip here that is not sticky. That's where you're going to hold it. You're going to flip it over. And you're going to put it on the back. On the back. Now, this entire sheet of hologram paper, cardstock, is now sticky. This is now a sticker. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this and I'm going to get my cutting pad. I am going to get that beautiful butterfly. Look at this die. Oh, it's just stunning. I love that butterfly. It's just so pretty. I'm going to get that butterfly and I'm going to, now, usually I would tape it just to make sure it doesn't run wild or fly wild, mainly because I don't want it to end up right there, right? Let's conserve wherever we can. So I'm going to put it as close to the edge without going crazy. And actually, here's another tip. See how much space there is up there? I'll even go like this to make sure I'm not wasting anything, because I always want to save. So now I'm going to lay that down and I'm going to run this through. I don't have any speed bumps here, so I don't have to worry. I'm going to lay that down and I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. Now, with that fantastic die, with the adhesive on the back, it is going to be so much easier to weed out, right? To weed it out. Now, again, this is just going right back on my machine for later. And this is going to my special scrap pile because it's all sticker. So now let's look at how gorgeous this is. Let's grab our pokey tweezers and we're just going to poke this out. Some of the pieces are already falling out, but you'll see some of the pieces are still in there, right? But that's okay, because you know what's going to happen is when I peel off the back, even more are going to come off. So watch this. I am going to use the pad of my finger. I know that sounds crazy, but to get it started, instead of using your nail, use the pad of your finger. That always works better. And whenever I'm on camera, there we go. Watch this. Look what's over here that I'm pulling off. You're going to see a lot of those little tiny pieces are coming out when I pull this off. Guess what? This is now a sticker. Remember, this is now a sticker. And let's check, double check. Oh, I see one little spot right there that didn't get poked out all the way. We'll grab it. There we go. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now, let's add it to our card. We're going to add it to our card right. Oh, got an extra piece trying to get in there. We're going to add it to our card right there. Look at this. Now, here's another tip. Get ready for another tip. When you do die cutting, you'll notice that there is a front and a back to all of your die cuts. And if you haven't really noticed before, next time you die cut something, here's a little piece that was die cut, right? The front is nice and curved. The edge is nice and curved. The back has a little, that curve has created a little lip of the cardstock. Next time you die cut something, notice the front and the back are a little different. Well, when you have an intricate die like our beautiful butterfly, those little curves on each piece are making it so this butterfly really, really, really can't touch completely the card, right? It's not really touching it because it has those little edges on either side. So what I do is this is a dirty block, which we'll clean off a little. Oh, you know what? I'm worried now that that's really dirty, so we don't want to use that. Here, you can use a ruler. Let's use a cutting pad. You can use a cutting pad, anything that you can apply. You can use a bone folder, a brayer. I'm just going to press. The only way this can stick is if it can touch, right? It has to touch. There's a rule. It has to touch so it can stick, right? Now, if you were here, you would notice right away the difference between the side I did and the side I have not done. Very, very important to make sure it touches so it can stick. And I just go maybe twice. That's good. That's done. Now it's not going anywhere, I assure you. So there we go. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. Now for the inside, I can simply stamp something cute. One thing that's fun about clear stamps is I have this piece here. What stamp do I want to put there? Ooh, that one fits perfect. I'm going to do that one. It says, I'm so lucky to be your friend. And what I'm going to do, of course, I'm going to get my adhesive, my block, drop it on. Oh, a little too small. Let's see. Let's make sure. You always want to make sure your block is not too small. Now, I'm just going to use black ink for the sake of this video. Sometimes I would probably use maybe the same color, the berry ink that matches. And normally, if this was a bigger stamp, I'd use my Stamper Secret Weapon below me. But for today, we're just going to go rogue. Now, I'm going to be able to line it up. My head might get in the way just a little bit while I line this baby up. And we are going to press. Now, always press on the back of your stamp. The stamp, again, has to touch the cardstock, but don't rock it. Don't move it around. Just press on the back of your stamp and lift up. Ta-da! I'm so lucky to be your friend. That is how easy a flip it card is. Now, to finish this off, I need the person I give this to know that I made it. They should know that I made it. And I could also add other things to this. I could add embellishments. I could add a whole bunch of other stuff, but this is just the basics. I'm going to use a personalized stamp. We sell personalized stamps on our website. So I'm going to use this personalized stamp that says a one of a kind by Stephanie. Again, press on the back of the stamp, lift straight up. A one of a kind by Stephanie. Dun, dun, dun. Now, that is how easy peasy a flip it card can be. Look at this. We just made an interactive card that simple. Now, anybody could do that, right? Now, of course, there's other techniques that you can do with this. We could make a hidden panel. We have a video on that. You could do other fun things with the flip it card, but this is the basics. Again, every single flip it card is made the exact same way. The three biggest dies in the set are all you really need to do. Die cut and go, that's all you need to do. It's die cut and glue, that's all you need to do. Thank you so much for joining me for this fun video. I hope you found it entertaining as well as instructive, and I hope you go make a couple flip it cards. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, those of you that are watching this live, that was the video inside the video. Does that make sense? Also, if you're watching this on replay, please type replay in the comments so we know. So that was kind of, if you missed it at the beginning, as I explained a little bit of this, I wanted to do an informational more video like, hey, this is how you make a flip a card, because some people are brand new to them and some people might be scared of them because like they actually move, you guys. Like, you know, that's pretty nuts, right? And so people really need to see how simple it is. Amy says, I love how detailed you were for newbies. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So it's kind of like a different Stephanie, right? It's so funny. When I used to do videos for Sizzix, Stamps of Life videos are more animated and more, you know, normal Stephanie. But the Sizzix videos, I always needed to be very, very professional, because when you're professional, people sometimes tend to listen to you a little bit better. But I'm not able to show my real self. So at Stamps of Life, I get to show my real self, which is much easier. And I make less mistakes. But there you go. Boom. That's how simple it is to make a flip it card. Oh, Carol is recovering from back surgery. I hope you're doing well. Jody says easy was easy to follow instructions. Yay. Thank you. Thank you very much. And so simple, right? So any flip it card, again, is made the exact same way, which is so important, because once you know how to make one, you can make any single one that we have. Ruth Debbie says professional videos are boring videos. Ruth Debbie, you and I are on the same wavelength. That's kind of how I feel. When I was watching the dog training videos, I bought this package, and she was so excited to help me train my dog. I stopped watching after 1.5 videos. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I need to be a little entertained. So I hope I'm a little bit entertaining for you. How many times did I say that word I'm not allowed to say?
A lot less times than your new favorite word.
Now.
You just yes.
I saw Ruth Debbie post that, but then I stopped saying now. I tried.
Well,
because but okay, on now, you guys, I deserve a break on the now one, because I needed to show step by step by step by step. And I probably never say now in regular videos. Do I or do I not?
Well, probably when you don't say okay.
I know. But okay, so I want to know. Okay, how many times did I say okay in that video?
I'm just gonna say under 10. Well, I counted. I marked at least 5. I'm saying.
Really? Did you guys see? Did you guys hear 5? 5 okays?
Since you were, since we brought it up.
Oh man, that bites. Well, you know what?
That's just what
Sue
I
me.
caught, though.
Well, don't really sue me. I didn't mean that. Yeah. Actually, take it all. You can have it. Let's see. So now that we're done with the card, are there any questions, comments, anything? Gloria says, really cute card. Thank you. Hi, Carol. Oh, Carol. Why LAX?
She likes to live on the edge.
Carol. LAX is, but it's better than the other one you picked.
List of which ones to go to. So
yes. Okay.
It was probably a good price.
Shirley says her repeat words are, you know. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
We all have that.
And when you have this many people counting, what can you do? Under pressure. Denise says, you're fine. I think your videos are excellent. Denise, you and Betty are my new best friends.
Say,
just saying.
Or
just saying. Now, what questions do you have for me? Although I need to do my chat contest also. So a lot of you saw, oh, hang on. A lot of you saw, oh, this is something. I don't, oh, Denise, you are my new best friend. She says, I was too busy learning about the card instead of counting. I love you. Do I have a circle word die? Happy anniversary. Good question. Circle one. Anniversary might be too long. Let me see. Merry Christmas, season's greetings, happy winter, happy holidays. This one's the mess. I don't think so. My guess is no. If I had to guess, I would say no. But this is something that is interesting. I cut my pads apart. And I call them cutting pads. I don't call them a folder because it's not a folder now, it's cutting pads. So just heads up, Diamond Press knows I do this, don't worry. But it's just, I like it better this way. This is how I use it. This is how I always use it. Yes, Deborah said John Wayne is very easy. It is true. John Wayne is, although I think Long Beach is the best airport in the world because it's so easy, John Wayne's pretty close. Now is your chance to ask questions, but in like 10 seconds, I'm going to ask my chat contest. Oh, here's another tip. Remember I did this hologram paper? Well, what I do when I have a special spot for my, I like to show this because organization is the key, right? All of my adhesive scraps have a special folder. So if I want red adhesive scraps only, meaning it has the adhesive on the back, it has a special folder. Why is this in there? That shouldn't be in there. So for example, I'm hoping, can't see it backwards. I'm hoping I have hologram in here. I might not. It might have to go under silver. I'll have to get, yeah, hologram silver is all this. But what I do with my scraps is, in all honesty, I go like this and I go like this and I throw this out. That way it doesn't get held up when I'm trying to get it in there and pull it out and all that kind of stuff. It's just an easier system for me. And then I just drop it in there. Next time I need some hologram cardstock that has adhesive, boom, done. Linda says, do you have every color of cardstock on your shelf that's behind you? Yes. And more, Linda, because I am not brain enough to have every single color here. I assure you there's problem. I'm sure if Gail came over and looked at my cardstock, she'd laugh because I know I don't have every color. But yes, all of these colors are on our website. Annette says, love the flip it, trying to build my craft room. I wish I could just shop your entire website. Annette, I have all these new best friends coming on here. I love this. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What bag do I use for re-inkers? Good question. Let me drop this in there. This is our new 6x6 box that is bigger than 6x6. It holds 6x6 items. That's why it's called the 6x6 box. Where are my re-inkers? Oh, the dog moved finally. Because I have them over here. That's not true. Oh, yeah, this is, oh, here. So these are old ones, you guys. I haven't even transferred these over. These are old buddy bags back in the day. This is the, oh, see, we added the name to these since because you can never know which one this is. Oh, no, this one's Gail. We don't have Gail anymore. This one is, you know what? I need, Chastity would be really good for this. Or you know who would be really good is Merle or Leanne. Can you look through there, Kenny, really quick and see if you can find a Merle or Leanne? Because then I can like organize at the same time. A Merle or Leanne would work great. Probably under that Target bag. Oh, show me the Target bag. I want to show the Target bag. So when I was in Pennsylvania, you guys, they had these nice bags. They're like fake fabric bags. And I went through the cash register that, you know, you do it yourself. And it said how many, it's asked how many bags I was using. And I looked to the helper and I said, how much are the bags? And she said, they're free. Take as many as you want. In California, this would cost you a ton of money because that's just life. Kirsten, no, you're getting in the right area. What's this one right here? What is that? That's a Create a Case. Ooh, I wonder if it'd work in Create a Case. Do we have husband and wife on our website? I don't know. You'd have to look, love. I don't know off the top of my head. No luck? What about in that box under there? The other box. Although this might work really well. I haven't done it in this one. Huh. You know what? I could have taken them all to HSN. So yeah, I would probably, because this doesn't have a bottom, I would probably use the Merle or Leanne for my inks. That's what I would use, not the Create case. Don't use that. This is crushable and stuffable, and that doesn't really work for that. Do I have any word on the larger pink organizer? I was told March 15th, which is Saturday. So that makes no sense because they don't work on Saturdays. Let's hope that means Monday, but we're getting very close. We're getting very close. Super Rach says, question about how to unload my cards to the gallery, having trouble. Super Rach, I'm going to ask you to wait one more week because I don't know if you've noticed, but the website, they've updated the website and they've found a couple glitches, which is normal. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to Amazon and it says, we can't reach that page right now. So it's totally normal. But give them a little while to fix that because it could be, and it might not be you, hon, is what I'm trying to say. It might be the website. So I don't know if they've gotten 100% to the gallery yet. So give us like another week or so and then try again because it should be okay by then. Yes. So I need everybody to give us a thumbs up and a like and a share. The more people that give us thumbs up, share, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff, the more prizes we give away. And we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people watching live, but only enough likes so far to give away one prize. So you might have to hide the chat for a second to click that thumbs up or the heart or that kind of stuff. Can you fix my chat, please? And then we can give away more prizes because I'm going to announce the question for tonight's chat. Now, for the chat contest, anyone can enter. No purchase necessary, blah, 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 not sponsored by anybody except us, blah, blah, blah. And also, everybody can enter. Even if you've never bought from us before, definitely enter because maybe you could win. So the question is, out of the Flip It cards that either you have or you want, which one is your favorite? Now, if you're brand new to Flip It cards, you can still enter. You can just say, I'm new. And that gets you entered. There's no wrong answer, in all honesty. There is no wrong answer. Do the bags come in pink trim? The zipping, this is not a zip and go. The zip and goes, this is old. This is like 5 years old. Back in the day when Tiffany could do colors. We're hoping eventually they will. It's just a matter of catching our bearings. The company just opened, 6 weeks ago? So we're getting there eventually. So on the Flip Its, while you guys are answering that, I'm going to show you probably some of your favorites. I have, that's a Kirsten. I have, oh, this is another Kirsten. A lot of Flip Its in my, let's go to 2, please. In my Kirsten bag here. So I'm going to show you a couple while we do this. So that is the Octagon. Well, that's not one. Here is, this one's mostly Flip Its. The Charming. The Rectangle, which is perfect for gift cards. The Graceful. The Sideways Oval. There's 2 ovals. One lays down and one stands up. There's a Square. Told you guys there was a lot. Fancy Edge. Whoops, upside down. Fancy Edge. Scalloped Edge Circle. Some of these I haven't redone yet, so they're not in good packaging. This was a heart. This might have been a limited edition. There's a cross Flip It that's a mess. Look how messy that is. This one's newer. I don't have the packaging for it, but it's a triple heart Flip It. Look at this. And it comes with those swirl hearts and it comes with the word love. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the triple heart. That one's new. Let's see. Triple Playful. Here's the other oval. So this is the stand-up oval. What one are you seeing the most of, Ken? Triple Circle. Okay. Here is the Merry Flip It. This one has words that go on the inside, which is really cool. Here is, I told you, A2 Flower Edge. Here is the Star Flip It. Here is the Lively Flip It. Meanwhile, in other news, here is the Fancy Frame. Here is the Large Circle. If I was only going to get one Flip It, it would definitely be this one. If I was only going to get one, it would be this one, the Large Flip It, Large Circle. Another Flower Flip It that doesn't have any packaging. And small circle Flip It. I'd get the large one if it was your first one. Here's that other same one. What's this one? What's this one? Oh, Tree Flip It. I think I took that one on HSN. Did I take this one on HSN? I don't know. Okay, those are the Flip Its that I have here. There's probably more because there's no way I'd have all of them because that would make so much sense. But look at this, you guys. See, this is real life right here. Ready? Ready? Might as well clean it out while I'm here, huh? Oh, got more stuff in there. Okay, there we go. Now it's nice and clean. I should put it in. Oh, you know what? Why don't you hand me that zip and go right behind you? That one I really do see. It's right next to the tag along tote. To the left, to the left, to the left. One more. That one. So this is the old version of Kirsten. So we're going to put this in a new version of Kirsten while we're waiting for the chat contest. So this is the new company that Tiffany, Ken, and Stephanie started, the organized option. So Tiffany, Totally Tiffany, used to have Totally Tiffany until she didn't, and now she has the organized option. So we'll put this together while we're getting your chat contest. We get a lot of questions about how to put these together. I think people just overthink it and they get confused. So simple. Can you go to 2 for me, please? So here we go. We are going to, doesn't matter which way you do it. Oops, hang on. You got to put both of those in there though. Doesn't matter which way you do it. Just, whoops. Oh, I thought I stepped on the dog. Just thread it through both of those. Pop this one in. Now the good news though is you put this together once and you never have to do it again. And we're going to pop those little guys out. Sometimes they don't come out in manufacturing. And we're going to drop this one there, this one there. I like to put the pieces on the outside. And we're going to go like that. Boom. There you go. Okay. That is my box. That's how simple the box is. Now for the, get rid of those ickies. For the bag. So the bags, one of the nice things about the new bags are they are double zippers. So they're double zippers. And some people, this upsets them that it's wrinkled. Which I find hilarious. But if it bothers you that it's wrinkled, rest assured that all you need to do is take a blow dryer on low and just kind of blow it dry, and not dry, but blow it, and it's going to go flat. So I'm the type of person that just says don't even notice it. So I found that comment funny, but you know, some people like it to be, you know, what they expected. So I'm just dropping this in there. It's a little snug. It's supposed to be. And there we go. Now, whoops, look at that. Now, also noted on the bottom, it says the name Kirsten on there. So you will know next time which one, if you need another one. Okay. So there we go. So now we are going to, and again, this one has a double zipper. So this is the new and improved version, which is very important. So now all those extra little dies that I had are not going to get lost because, come on, here we go. Because I have double zipper completely contained, right? Now this one, this is the old version, had one, but excuse me, do you see those holes? Look, my arm could fit through the hole. That is not a good thing, right? Not a good thing. So the Zip and Go is completely fully contained. If you saw the one that Tiff took on the air at HSN, she had an ink refill explode on the airplane. She had it with her clothes, fully contained. The ink didn't go anywhere except inside here, fully contained. Can you imagine an ink refill exploding in this? Okay, so there, that is my 2 cents on these. Candace said, hi, Stephanie, I'm new and I just joined the card club. Do the magnetic storage sheets come with the die sets? I like the triple heart flip it card design. Thank you. Welcome to the card kit club. You're going to love it. They do not come with the die sets. So what you're going to want to do is order those separately. They come in packs. There's 2 different sizes. They come in packs of 10. And the kangaroo pockets are awesome also, because that's where you're going to add any of your extra little pieces. So this is a separate pocket from the big pocket. So the magnetic sheets are awesome also, because let me show you this. It's not going anywhere. So these are the strongest magnets I could get. Look at that. Now they're white on the other side. So if you had stamps, you could see what the stamp said. So like if I had a stamp set, where did that stamp set go that I just had? Oh, I just added stamps. Here's one. Here's one. But look, I can see what the stamp set says. Because if it was black, you wouldn't be able to read it, right? So I made it white so I could read the stamp set. So yeah, but the magnets are a separate purchase. But thanks for being here. I'm excited you're here. Okay. Whoops. And I always keep the backing cards whenever I do have them. So I have like an example right there, right? So now I get to start now, but see, now all these in the old pockets, you know, I want to change those. I change them out as I use them. Otherwise I'd be too overwhelmed trying to change it. So like, here's the perfect example of the kangaroo pocket. So here is my triple heart flip it, which is absolutely gorgeous, right? And look at this. So this, whoops, there's a felt piece in there. I don't know how that got in there. Here, we'll put it over here. But so all my dies are on here. I can go like this 1,000 times and nothing's going to go wrong with those pieces because they're in a separate pocket. So all of these pieces coordinate with this die set. If I took these pieces and put them in my scrap bins, I would never use them because I would never find them. So with the kangaroo pocket, all the pieces I don't use that one time are safe and secure and happy right next to the die that uses them. So then next time I might not even need to use, I might not need to die cut that because I have it right there. I might need one of those yellow hearts. You never know. So it's safe and secure right by the original die. And I really, really think that kind of like shows you that like I do this. Right? I am a card maker. That's why I made the kangaroo pockets, because I get so frustrated dropping them in here. And then like I take out my dies and then they get all messed up and bent and crooked and bleh, and I didn't like that. So there you go. Sheree says, Stephanie, you're so smart. Love the other side is white. I need all the help I can get. Hey, seriously, I wouldn't say smart. I would just say tired of looking. So it's just every day using this. This is kind of what I've come up with. So, Kenny, do you have a winner for us?
I got to stall for 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute? Okay.
Yes, because I miswrote down something.
Uh-oh.
I know you mentioned before you were going to talk about one of the clubs tonight.
Oh, yes.
Can you do 1 or 2 of those real quick? Because I know we have some new viewers. So
Ken
maybe
is,
to fill them in what's going on here.
So, let's talk about... Oh, get on. See. Oh, flip it says flip it. So I'm going to put that right in the front. So let's talk about the Stamp and Die Hard Club. Because if you're new to Stamps of Life, if you're brand spanking new, I highly recommend, sorry, my desk is such a mess. I highly recommend you start slow if you want. I totally get that. Because, you know, sometimes like people say, oh, join the club. And you're like, we just met. I'm not ready to marry you. I get that. I totally get that. So what I did was I designed a club that I would be willing to be in. Now, let me just kind of give you a little back history really quick, just because I need to. I've been club members or in a subscription. I was in the subscription for the dog toys. I was in a subscription for Legos, you know, just random things. But when they come out with other stuff, I'm like, oh, I love that. I love my monthly kit. I want to get that extra dog toy. I'd go to their website, but I wouldn't get a discount. I was just like Joe Blow next door. They didn't care that I was a member. And I'm like, wow, like, don't you care that, I mean, like, I give you guys money every month, right? So I should get something. Like, so that's what we do. At the Stamps of Life, when you join any of our clubs, you get a 15 to 20% discount off of every single item, every single day, every single order, as long as you're a club member. Now, does that mean storage? Yes. Does that mean magnets? Yes. Does that mean inks? Yes. Everything. There's no little asterisk saying does not include this. No, everything. Everything. It's easier to say everything. Now, 15 to 20% off every day, every order. Even if it's on flash sale, you get the discount on top of that. Now, what's the monthly commitment? Only 3 months. We don't expect you to marry us and sign up for a whole year if you don't want to. You can sign up for 3 months to test us out and kind of date us, right? Hi, totally crazy says, can't decide which one I like the best. Well, you know what? That's okay because you were just entered into the contest. Good job. So the first, we opened the Stamps of Life 16 and a half years ago. And we started with the Stamp Club. The Stamp Club is an automatic shipment. Every month you get a brand new stamp set sent to you automatically. It's photopolymer stamps. If you know, photopolymer is the way to go. So this one is our most recent one. It's always very general in theme, and I never repeat. So I've never done animals with ice cream cones before. We have some people that have been in the club for 16 years. We really do. And guess what? They're paying the price from 16 years ago. They're not paying today's price. Whatever price they signed up at, they are grandfathered in. Their price will never go up because that'd be rude. So they're paying the very, very beginning price. What is the price? The price is $12.99. You get a stamp set sent to you automatically each month. It's always going to be very general in theme because it needs to appeal to as many people as possible. Now, as that club member, you're going to get 15% off any other items that you purchase. Also, you earn club points. Every couple months, we send out freebies. And if you stay in a full year on your anniversary month, you're going to get a $15 gift certificate as our way of saying thank you. Now, a lot of you are saying, well, Stephanie, $12.99 for a photopolymer stamp set? I like it, but I am not going to get out my scissors and do some fuzzy cutting. I don't call it fussy. I call it fuzzy because it is. Well, guess what, my loves? We have the Die Hard Club. It's the same stamps as the Stamp Club, but the dies that match. We give you the inside dies and the outside dies. So you get a shadow die and the inside die. So the choice is yours. So this is actually our most popular club. It's the Die Hard Club. Same stamps as the Stamp Club, but the dies that match. That's our Die Hard Club. We also have a shaped card club called the Fold It Club and the Card Kit Club. So if you're brand new to Stamps of Life and you're not sure, like, now, do you have to be a club member to order on our website? No, you do not. But if you order on our website and you would have saved $10, our computer system automatically emails you and says, Mary, just so you know, if you were a club member, you would have saved X amount of dollars. So think about that. There are some people that just don't want to be in an automatic shipment. Okay, that's fine. I respect that. But every month they would have saved like $30 because of other stuff they bought on our website. So it's like for $12.99, you get a 15% discount on our website, right? That's okay. There you go. So go to our website, stampsoflife.com, click on join the club and just watch that video. It's going to explain all of the clubs a little bit more than I just did. And then you'll kind of get an idea about everything and how it all works. So Kenny, can you hit my new comments for me, please? So that is the Stamp and the Die Hard Club. If you join today, you do get free gifts for joining as a little welcome gift. And you would get these. Okay. Boom. Is it PTA Makey? I think I said that right. Diamond Club just joined. Whoa. Diamond Club is the diamonds. That means they're in everything. She's a lifer for life. I love that. Did I say $12.99? Sorry, it's $13.99 for Stamp Club. Did I say the wrong price? Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It's $13.99. I'm sorry. $13.99. It is a photopolymer stamp set. I dare you to look anywhere else for a photopolymer stamp set that's $13.99. And that's no extra shipping on that. No extra shipping. No. Okay. Ken, do you have...
Two winners.
Oh, sorry.
Two winners.
Really quick. Barbara has a question. Do you know what your first stamp set was at Stamps of Life? Yes, I do. It was called Back to Basics. It was all about the circles. And yeah, it was Back to Basics. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Henry.
Here we go. Two winners tonight. Our first winner is from YouTube. It's at LaPrice 6421. And she says she likes the heart flip it. Boom, you get a ding for that. And then Barbara D is our next winner. Barbara D 8570. She loves all of them.
Woo!
So she really is a big fan of Flip
I love
It.
that.
So congratulations to both of our winners. How do they win? And how do they collect and get their nice winnings from you, Stephanie?
Can you name the names again? Because I did not understand what you said for the first one.
At LaPrice 6421.
LAPRICE.
That's correct.
Thank you.
And then at Barbara D 8570. And both of them are on YouTube.
Awesome. Congrats. So now don't say, oh, he never picks from Facebook. They all come into the same place. So it doesn't, it's all random. So congratulations. Our two winners are going to email Faylene. She's in charge of our customer service and everything behind the scenes. You're going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she will get that to you probably in less than a week. Now, did I get everything? Did I get everything? I think I did. Did I get everything out that I needed to get out? But now it's hard to put these in my zip and go, you guys, now that I know that they need to be put into kangaroo pockets. But my rule is I don't put it into a new kangaroo pocket with a new magnet until I use it. So then I know which ones I haven't used in a long time. And then it's not so overwhelming because it can get very overwhelming. Everybody's, LaPrice is saying, oh my gosh, thank you. You're welcome, love. Thanks for being here. Now, again, if you are watching this on the replay, please type in the comments replay. We love to see who's watching later. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please click the subscribe button so we can get some subscribers, and also the notification button so we can get you notified.
Click the little bell, click the little all.
Yes. Can you take off the title at the top, please?
Yeah.
Now, that is all we have for you today. But if you are interested, Saturday night, I'm going to show you the box. Saturday night, we are doing a live card kit reveal with a twist, because it's going to be in here. I'm not going to show you at my desk. It's going to be in here, and I'm going to make a card. Saturday night, card kit club reveal. This sucker is heavy. Wowzers. Saturday night, card kit reveal live, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to reveal this. We're going to reveal the new flash sale items, and I'm going to make, I'm going to make a card. Becky says, do you have a new bag that has dividers? Yes. You could use either the Chastity or the Stephanie. The Stephanie dividers are this size. And let me show you an ink bottle real quick. Don't ever keep your ink pads like this upside down. But so that one is a little taller. Probably Chastity would be better because Chastity is a little smaller than Stephanie. My friends, I need to get out of here, but I hope to see you all Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for our live card kit reveal right here, right then, Saturday. My friends, thank you so much. Thank you for your love, your support, and your prayers. They mean the world to us. When you purchase from us, just so you know, we have Ken and Stephanie and 3 employees. That's it. That's us. We're not big CEOs sitting in a corner office. You know, we care. We really, really do care. And we appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much. We appreciate you all. Have a great night. And I will see you hopefully Saturday night. God bless. Bye-bye.